I remember when I was younger, I didn't have that many video games on PS2 compared to today on PC, obviously. And the games I used to play weren't exactly iconic ones, like God of War, GTA San Andreas, Call of Duty. No, I used to have a simple game such as GTA Liberty City Stories, which was a super simple GTA with one fourth of the amount of features that are on GTA San Andreas. I had a Ratchet & Clank Size Matters on PSP, Disney Cars, the most iconic games I had that come to my mind were Medal of Honor Frontline, Dexter, and The Sims 2. But what's incredible is how fun it was for me to play these super simple games back then. I was a kid that was entertained with so much little things. I remember me playing GTA Liberty City Stories and doing everything but playing the story of the game, and still have huge amounts of fun. I remember pretending to watch TV on the main character's little apartment, where in the game the TV was literally off, and the character I was controlling, instead of sitting on the couch, he was standing on the couch. But since I was young, I was using so much imagination that these little things didn't even bother me at all. All of that just to pretend that my character was just sitting on the couch watching TV. There were countless amounts of games that I never even passed, like the second stage of its stories. It took me literally years to finally find out you could have an apartment in GTA Liberty City Stories. And do you want to know when you first entered the apartment? It is literally the first task you have in the game. But that didn't bother me how much time it took me to find that out. I was distracted by the fact how cool it was that my character had a super tiny apartment, safe house, in the game. Nowadays I play the game as they are, and sure I have fun every once in a while, but I feel that younger me had much more fun playing video games than the me from nowadays. I mean, games aren't made with the same amount of love and care they used to back in the day during the times of PS2. Nowadays it's all just about the money mostly. We have quote-unquote big releases from AAA studios like Battlefield 6, Call of Duty, etc. That in the end they launch these games just for the money, not the love of its fans. Because nowadays you have to pay extra money to have in-game accessories and skins, whereas back then you could have all of these things in the game simply by playing the game. And the only thing you had to pay was the game itself. You want to have that super rare and shiny and beautiful weapon skin for your gun? You could get it with the efforts you needed put it into the game and make it feel like a bit of an achievement. Nowadays, if you want that skin that you want so much, you just have to get your wallet and pay for it. There's no effort in it, there's no sense of achievement in it, just the action of getting your wallet, get the card, type the card's number and info, and that's it. Mind you, these cases are on games that you already paid to acquire and actually be able to play them. In cases like Fortnite, the need of income based on in-game shops, it's quite justifiable since it doesn't exactly affect your gameplay. Only the looks of your character and its shop items aren't that expensive compared to Call of Duty, which, might I tell you, it's a paid game if you want to try other modes beside the Battle Royale, where skins cost about $20. But now there's other absurd cases that are taking advantage of their game being free. For example, The Sims 4. Because, as I said previously, when I was young I used to play The Sims 2. And when I had it, just like I used to play The Sims 2. And when I had it, just like this gun skin example, you had to fulfill your Sims wishes and to unlock new furniture and items. And when you get it, that sense of achievement can come back again, and you could unlock literally all of the items without spending any extra money. Nowadays in The Sims 4, for you to actually get the full game experience, you have to pay for the over 70 goddamn DLCs on the game, where you pay $1,400. It's just stupid. Another thing is how everything we own is digitalized, which in my point of view loses the speciality of having so many games. I personally find it nice to see a stack of video games on your shelf, kinda, to show off what games you own. Also back then there were huge varieties of stores for you to buy your game physically. Nowadays, if you want to get some of these games, you have to pay them on PlayStation Store, which I personally find it a bit of a greedy store compared to, for example, Steam, where you get lots of discounts every now and then. And also other secondhand stores where you can get basically the game that you wish for, basically in a much cheaper price. Something that I've learned also is that the less games you have, the better it is. This might sound like something crazy to be said, but at least in my experience, when I was younger I used to play the little amount of games that I had back then, that were like 8 or so, I don't know exactly, but always had something to play. Nowadays I have my PC with 200 games in my different stores' libraries, and still dare to say I have nothing to play and look at my own desktop for minutes not knowing what to play. The game that I felt was made with love that came out recently, I'd say it would be Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Simply because that game doesn't ask you to pay for in-game things, no. You just have to play the game and you can get everything you'd like in it, not to forget the story of it too. I personally didn't finish the story game, but yet from the bit that I've played, I literally got invested, only on the first 40 minutes of gameplay. No wonder this game got so many different awards in the Game Awards, because it was made by an indie studio full of developers that do actually know what their gaming audience wants. Anyway, that's it for today's video. I wanted to start this channel as a way to cope with what's going on out there in the world. This is my first video, so if you're still here, thank you for stopping by and listening to me ramble. I hope you have a good day, and see you next time.